Greetings, everyone. Greetings. I have like a little bit of a message today. It's weird for me to actually like do a video like this, but like, yeah. What I wanted to talk about is that you know that like we try to stream like games, right? You know that we like try to stream some games, but only to turn out that like we are not like those sweats. We do not actually like to play games for a long period of time. I'm not the type of person who's gonna play like games for like 6 hours on end or like the whole entire day. I'm gaming and I'm gaming and I'm gaming. No, that's not Hydra. That is really not Hydra. See, I'm a 3D animator and a game designer. I do a couple of things like photography and videography and other particular things. Too many things like augmented reality, virtual reality. I do all these particular things, so the more time that I actually spend on like trying to stream to build up an audience, I feel like I've wasted too much time upon the things that I really was not that super keen or interested in, rather than the thing that I'm dedicated to, because like I'm very dedicated to my work, like especially when it comes to 3D. Like I'm dedicated to the 3D field. So I did go into like an artistic block where like I couldn't actually do shit. I just failed to be creative, basically, because like the moment when I used to like work, I overworked myself, basically. Pull in like too many hours and like worked on like departments that are like too many departments, to be honest. Like for a journalist, too many departments, because like I was handling like 8 departments at once when it comes to like the 3D. And the companies that I used to work with like didn't want to hire like other particular people to delegate the work, because like they know that like they have a person like me who's insane when it comes to like doing all these particular 3D stuff. Which, looking back, is like it was quite, it's quite dreadful, but like I also like I thank for the experience for it, because like it got me to a point where like I'm really good in what I do, but like the thing is that I haven't posted that much of the final product. Always is like a work in progress in the thing that I post. So basically I got stuck into that mentality, but like I see that it's like not fruitful, because like there's so many projects that I want to do. There's so many stories I want to tell, but like, I end up like short-circuiting myself, because like I focusing on too many projects or focusing on too many things at once, rather than focusing on the thing that I actually enjoy and love doing. And sometimes I procrastinate. Yeah, of course. Sometimes we procrastinate. I mean, like it's a creative field. We procrastinate quite a lot. So that too is like a particular problem that I used to face. But like I want to cut down upon like my procrastination, because like it's not fruitful, and like my bank balance is now like super empty.
For God's sakes, work on your aim.
I just feel like I'm losing out on money that I'm supposed to be making, just for the mere fact of like focusing on too many things, rather than focusing on the greater particular thing that I have to do, which is like tell stories, animate them, or film them, do some VFX upon them, because like also that like I love doing that. And I've learned some new things. Like I've learned how to create like simulations, for instance, simulations that are like from the Game of Thrones or shit like that. Like it's very interesting things
Magic.
that I got to learn. and even my sleep schedule has been like dreadful. So I'm thinking, let me like let me stop thinking too much about the projects that I want to do and just do them. And another thing that like I think was the bad thing that I chose to do is allow my past success to determine who I am. Because yes, I worked with Netflix. Yes, I worked with other particular projects. Yes, I worked with clients outside of South Africa. Yeah, that I did. But like, that doesn't determine who I am, though. That doesn't determine like the works that I do. That just it's just a field guide that like to that, that gives like a much more pointer towards like the things that I've accomplished. But like at the end of the day, like what you have accomplished in the past is not gonna give you money in the present or in the future. Yeah, it can boost up like your reputation, but like what's a reputation when it has no finances towards it? It's just false acclamation, or it's like past success. So I'm quitting this particular thing of like thinking about my past or like my status and all the particular things because like they don't serve me anything. They don't really serve me anything because like I'm broke right now and all my past accomplishment with like 6 certificates and all these particular things that I have got, they don't pay today. They don't pay. Nothing of that actually pays. So I'm gonna stop trying to be normal for normalizing myself too much because like that is very candid and I'm robbing myself of being myself. So now I'm gonna be as weird as I know that I can be and be the true animator that I truly am because like I don't think like any animator is normal. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But like, I don't think any animator is normal. So I think why not be the weird person, be the immature person, do the things that like other people cannot barely comprehend to do. I mean, like we actually have to like think about like how long does a person actually take to walk and how many frames do they actually pose walk. So our career path is like very complex, so I don't think that like we should just be like hindering and holding ourselves backwards because like we're not normal than the average person. It's fine to be not normal. This life is already stressful as it is, so rather 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 embrace myself and being myself, you know. Rather than like trying to like focus on accepting the accepting a sub low par of my skill set, like accepting that like oh since other people cannot do this, so let me not showcase that I can do it so that like other people feel good about themselves. If people feel shitty about themselves because like they cannot actually do what I do, it is fine. It's not meant for them. It's not meant for them. It's not meant for them. Like, if you have an edge towards your competition, use it. And my dumbass wasn't actually using it, was holding it back because, like, I feel like, I might be too good. And I don't know. I think, like, people are supposed to be in the same level as I, but nobody is gonna be in the same level as I. Of course, we in the creative field, so everybody has like their own creative way to do shit. So I'm gonna embrace like having all the things that I have, all the assets that I do. I'm gonna just utilize them, work with them, and make my production look extremely great and and to the point where like I love my work, you know. Like record whatever I have because like I now have most of the things that I need to do an entire production. So why am I hesitating? Why am I holding myself backwards? I should be using all these particular things to my own advantage, and I wasn't using that. So that is my little rant right now. I hope you guys enjoyed my little bit of a rant. Can't believe that I'm ranting on social media, but like, fine. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rant. So I'm gonna be like stopping this like bullshit life that I'm living that is like very slow paced and stuff, and I'm starting to go skyrocket and move to greener postures if I have to, because this life ain't it. My past is my past, so now it's time for me to focus on my presence for the future and generate as much revenue as I would need to actually live and do whatever I want to do, even the things that I love to do. With that said, peace.